Mark, congratulations on your position as the new CEO for Luminoso.
Thanks, Lisa.
So tell me, what is your perspective on the AI market within that space?
Yeah, I get that question a lot. And actually, it's crazy, but it's been a year since I've been the CEO. So time's really flown by. It's really a space that's transforming the marketplace. It's transforming how businesses actually do business. And AI is a tool or a platform that's enabling people to get work done smarter and faster. So a lot of companies, a lot of consulting and tech firms like ours are trying to figure out how to apply AI to other companies to help them add value.
And how do you see this impacting those companies with these analytics?
The analytical question is a broad one, but it's really about data. It's really about how to analyze the data and get time to value when it comes to all this information that comes in through all different types of channels at these companies. So what we do at Luminoso is we provide you data analytics, faster time to insight, and our tool enables companies to make better decisions around their products or their services.
So that would definitely be how you're adding value to those companies.
Absolutely, yeah. The challenge is there's a lot of companies that have multiple tech stacks, whether it's a CRM system or a data lake. And what our platform allows people to do is actually get that information mostly in unstructured format and bubble it up or synthesize it in a way where companies can make decisions, or data analysts or data scientists can understand what people are saying from a sentiment perspective or from other ways that the data comes into the company.
So tell me how your role as CEO with Luminoso compares to other leadership roles that you've had.
It's similar in certain ways, but it's also much different, right? So the technology is different. I come from talent management, leadership development, training. AI is certainly new to me. However, the core values and the core competencies you need to be a leader are really the same. So you need to be able to motivate people, you need to be able to drive people to performance, and you need to be able to figure out what a go-to-market plan is for your product to serve your customers in the best possible way.
Is there anything else you want to share about your role with Luminoso or the company itself?
Yeah, we're a great company, been around since 2010, born out of MIT labs. And over the last 14 years, we've really transformed the way that we've helped businesses make decisions around their data. So we're continuing to do that. We're doing a much better job since I've come on board to look at certain use cases, certain ways that we can plug into our partners, whether it's an OEM channel or it's enterprise-wide at some of the large brands we work with. And it's a lot of fun. A lot of companies are trying to figure out how they can use generative AI or ChatGPT or conversational AI. I call it old school AI. We actually have a machine learning, engine that kind of powers the analytics behind the data that exists in a lot of our clients.
Why don't we expand a little bit more on that point about old school AI? How does that work?
Yeah, the technology is built in a way on a semantic network, not to get too technical, but it really is more around machine learning and around the characterization of how language is used. So in other words, there's a lot of nuances in language. There's a lot of ways that people can perceive the ways that words are said in different contexts. So what our platform allows us to do is figure out the sentiment or the context that the words are involved in, and they bubble up a lot of the similarities or the concepts to the top so somebody can see what's different in real time.
So are there any examples of, for instance, particular industries or types of companies that you've worked with and what a great outcome has been?
Yes, so we have many successful, use cases or stories with our clients, but what we do is we take a lot of, again, as I said, unstructured data. So think about chatbot data, think about survey data, think about call center data, and a lot of that information can be heard, but it can't necessarily be translated. So we have a very smart software platform that can take that data and ingest it very quickly and provide you output or insights on what the data or what the information is saying. So in the case of a big technology company, they have a big product launch. They want to hear the voice of the customer, which is one of our big use cases. And they want to hear what customers are saying, let's say, about a new headset that people are buying at a retail store. Or they want to hear about a new sneaker that's launched. Is it true to size or is it a different size? And what can the product marketing people, what can the product managers do in maybe the next release to make the experience better for the consumer? So VOC is a large vertical market for us. VOE, so voice of employee, is very large. So a lot of large companies do employee surveys every year, culture surveys or other types of surveys to get a pulse on what people are saying. And we take that information about what people are saying, not just 1 through 5, I love my boss, Lisa, but what else could they be doing better as an organization? Should they have more time off? Should they have better benefits? So when you write open text, we actually take all that information. If you're a large company of, let's say, 10,000 or 100,000 people, somebody just can't read the review, right? They actually have to, put it into a system and analyze the data from there.
Well, that helps it to make a lot more sense, be easier to understand, and real world examples.
Exactly. Yeah. And the one other thing I'll say is product reviews are, really critical, right? Everyone goes on all these incredible social networks and they say things, whether it's on Reddit or on Amazon and on Walmart, they all have these review sites. And companies want to hear the voice of the customer, or they want to understand what people are saying about their products or their companies. And our platform or our software allows companies to take those insights, or that information, I should say, and analyze it in a much more succinct and faster manner and provide better value to their customers.